We've literally just grabbed Kevin McCloud off the stage in between the seminars he's giving at the Grand Design Show today. And he's come to the Init Studios exhibition stand to talk to my deco for a few minutes.
Yes.
How are you enjoying the show today so far?
Good. So far, it's lovely. I've just found this little sanctuary in this box. It's
yeah. It's all closed up for you now.
Well, I thought we've sold a lot of tickets this year, so it's actually a bit mad. I mean, you look out there, it's heaving,
packed
with people, and that means I can't. Well, you know,
move.
because they're all fans of the show, they kind of all want.
Yeah.
Sign this, and can you just write to my son who's just studying architecture? And of course, you know, the lovely thing about this exhibition is that this is the one time when I get to meet my customers.
I wanted to ask you if you find it frustrating when people don't budget as much as they, or they don't.
You know,
take
a lot of people say to me, well, you know, you sometimes have a go, you sometimes don't. Why? And I say, well, actually, you know, I never really criticise people's taste.
Yeah.
What I do criticise is the process, what they do, how they do it.
Yeah.
And you know, the design process, which is practiced by people like architects and designers, is about 5,000 years old. It built the pyramids, it built Stonehenge. It's a way of making stuff which is efficient and allows you to kind of get it right on paper or in another medium, you know, on a computer screen, however it is, before you build it. And there's people who kind of just make it up as they go along and keep changing stuff. That is not only wasteful, it's also very expensive, and it does not lead to the best solutions. I only ever really get upset about people and what they're doing because I see the process going on.
Yeah.
Whether they buy a pink sofa or a red one or a blue one, I don't really care. I don't really care if they don't buy a sofa. I don't really care if they make one out of packing crates. And I'd rather they did anyway. But well, because it's
recycling,
and it's part of the adventure. And
yeah.
I think the lovely thing about Grand Designs is it's not just people building a conservatory, you know. It's people who kind of pull themselves out from the mainstream and go to the fringes and do stuff which is a bit more unusual, a bit wild. That's the fun.
So talking about property, do you have any advice for our readers, people who are struggling to get onto the property ladder at the moment?
Yeah, well, my own company have been selling houses in
Swindon
and shortly in Stroud as well, and we're introducing lots of schemes. Shared ownership scheme, so you can go in with the social housing landlord, put yourself on the housing list if you can't afford a home. The maximum you need to be earning is £50,000 in a household, and still be eligible. So that's actually quite a sizable amount of money. And you can still be eligible for the housing list, and then you can be eligible for shared ownership housing, co-housing. We're putting in for the private market. We're putting in rent-to-buy schemes, so people can go in who can't afford to own, you start by renting. And that payment eventually gets put against the mortgage, and you can buy part or even all of the house. So there are lots of schemes, and actually other developers are running around as well.
Well, that's brilliant, and we'll keep an eye out on what happens with Swindon, and
cool.
I'll be watching all the Grand Design shows, obviously. And I think you've got a seminar to go to now,
You know what,
so we won't take up any more time.